Sims, and that includes making his lone three-point attempt back in the first half. 1-point game at halftime. Louisville had the lead. Sims for three.
For his score, he's going to be able to set his team up and put them in the right position to score.
Get it to him! Get it to team!
Horton for three. Airfield Horton. Carlik Jones. Now the push up to the other end. Nice look inside the foul.
He comes back February 20th against North Carolina. This is his third game back. He went out last February in a game against Florida State. Basically went a year without playing basketball. That leads to points on the other end.
Bird looking to operate. Loves that shot. Williams with the board to keep it alive. There's another one. Couple of offensive rebounds right away, but can't convert.
Team on three-point attempts.
They're being much more aggressive against Amir Sims on the inside.
Two of their big stars and their head coach having to sit it out as well. Hughley going up and just ripped out of his hands.
And that play was made on defense because you saw Carlik Jones come from the weak side.
Shot clock's down to 5. Jeffers fires, rolls it on.
Yeah, it's a big game. You know, certainly given the profile of both these programs, Blue Bloods, this may be the most marquee turn. Mike Krzyzewski telling us yesterday how big Louisville is and how well they do on the offensive glass.
Going to go the other way, an offensive foul.
Where Louisville really working hard to keep the ball out of the hands of Sims inside.
Stolen. Jones was running down the court and got bumped.
Still run your offense. You see Koulibaly still trying to get inside. Big fella doing it.
Brody County tried to fit inside. Louisville last to touch.
Moore lost the handle. Another turnover. And a 3-on-1. Williamson ascending for two.
Division I since 1996. There's our guy. Right on cue. Carlik lays it in. Raekwon Evans trying to defend.
P.J. Hall is also into the game, and Chase Hunter, number 3 in white. Hall, number 24 in white. Some changes for Brad Brownell's team. Now they go deep into the shot clock. That's a 3 that rattles around for Bayer.
The basket from 3, you get closer, and that's something they haven't been able to do.
I've heard you mention that in the past, Dan. Simple strategy, sounds like, although they fumbled the moment for the Virginia Tech program. So you're all caught up around the league. Tigers with the basketball. Got to work that baseline out to Trap, lining up a 3-ball.
Points from Jalen Withers. See Barnes going to work off this high butt screen. Now they're going to Spain action. Screen the screener into it. See if he can go to work. Good find.
Wide open. MJ Walker missed the 3. Time for a three-quarter court heave. 13 with 13 minutes to go. MJ Walker. Wyatt Wilkes for 3. He just fired an air ball.
From Withers. Long rebound. Dawes. Stops.
Withers connects.
And that's where you miss by not having Carlik Jones on the floor because he sets everyone else up.
And it's going to be an and one.
Jones off the head fake. Loves that move. The rebound will not be tipped in, and here come the Blue Devils again. Bird thought about it. He's going to fire it up anyway. Can't connect.
Beats and Walker right there underneath. MJ Walker outstanding in that win against the Tar Heels on Saturday. Tennessee State and North Carolina. Good catch by Koprivica. Missed a short one and the tip wouldn't go, and then he's called for the foul as he knocked down.
From Sims.
Tyson misses the three. Up ahead, Slazinski's running the floor. And despite the fact that
he's so worried about getting to the attack.
Nick Honor.
See, now Sims, he's a good passer and everything, but he should not have given that ball up. He needs to shoot that.
One of their last 11 for the Tigers. Jones dropped it off. Withers jammed it, and Sims hit the plate.
And again, the Cardinals have a chance to work a little time off the clock, or not. They'll just take it right to the hole. David Johnson.
They've stayed inside that darker area leading up to the three-point line, and they're essentially daring Louisville to shoot over the top and see if they can make threes.
And that's the first one they knocked down.
Jalen Withers, the redshirt freshman from Charlotte. And the floater goes for Quinn Slazinski.
Carlik Jones, a topside three, nothing but net. So welcome back, Carlik.
That's one of the things, if you're a pit defender, you cannot pass underneath that ball.
David Johnson matched up with Matthew Hurt. That matchup in the second half is another turnover by Duke.
Jones slapping it away and slamming it in on the opposite end of the floor. The 6-foot grad who comes in averaging 17
It's amazing how many rebounds that Carlik Jones gets at his size.
And then how he gets where he wants to get about 99.9% of the time. Williamson, it's kind of about, knowing where your strengths lie. And Max said he never misses a mid-range jumper. Practice, game, never. And here they go.
Jones and Johnson usually combine for 30 points a game. They've only got 10 to their name. The sophomore has 13 of Miami's last 16. Jones looking for a quick answer.
Help him as the season goes on.
Midland coming off a left knee injury in practice in early November, and that one's on target.
Under control.
So Xavier Johnson with the personal.
The Cardinals tonight. Williams lets fly and will sink that.
Larrañaga and George Mason. So interested his perspective for player development under Coach Larrañaga.
My guy Luke, man, could flat out shoot it. One of the better shooters in college basketball back in the day, man.
And Carlik Jones goes right inside.
About that finish again.
And 10 rebounds now for Williamson. 6'7" sophomore, and in once again goes Carlik Jones for two. Looking for the quick strike on the other end, but the hands of Jones, who should see a lot of it here in these last couple of minutes. Carlik Jones stopped, flips it up and got it. Tough shot.
He never panics.
Sometimes when you get it going, it doesn't make a difference what type of defense is on you. Shot clock winding down. That's a tough contested three.
Carlik Jones all the way down the edge of the lane to the bucket.
Cardinals run it up with Johnson. Jones is the graduate transfer from Radford. Slazinski from the corner. This time it's money.
We were bragging earlier about Louisville being such a good free throw shooting team. They're suffering through their worst foul shooting night of the season. They're 5 of 12 at the line. A little 15.
But just as we went on air tonight, Joey Brackett's hitting the slam, and David Johnson going airborne. Davis deep in the corner. Jones, a beautiful dish for two. A sensational pass. You're exactly right about the two premier players on the court to go away from.
Johnson has 15 to lead Louisville. Williamson, nice little pull-up for about 10 feet.
Good decision by Carlik Jones. You know, he's not the quickest guy, number 1 in black, but his eyes set up his speed because he sees it before anyone else.
2 consecutive three-pointers.
Carlik Jones lost the handle on the jump
and setting everybody else up.
Carlik goes to the hole and draws the contact. Jones and a foul. Number 3 on Xavier Johnson.
A lot of times you'll see Carlik Jones
and say that's the night that Matthew Hurt won the Player of the Year in the conference. Scored their last 11 and another whistle. Once again, it's Jones trying to take it to the house.
Cincinnati, Ohio native Carlik Jones. He's celebrating his birthday tomorrow. He'll be 23.
It'd be nice to be able to celebrate it with a road win, I'm sure. You see Xavier Johnson go out with his 3rd foul. Interesting to see how is Pitt able to find their offense. They struggled in the first half when he went out.
And Jones now with 9 points.
For Duke, what a back and forth between these two stars.
Jones, terrific foul shooter. He's at about 83-84%. And Hurt, the sophomore, leading Duke back from a 10-point halftime deficit. And Jones smooth at the line. Once again, a 1-point game.
Down low gives you a different look at Coulibaly. Amazing that they're not trying to go to him a little bit more often.
Jones off the glass.
And amazing for Carlik Jones is the fact that he's not going to be sped up. He's going to go at his pace.
At halftime, and their lowest first half point total of the season. A quick strike, however, as they get it right to Jones again.
Who was the Big South Player of the Year at Radford, to come and be a contributor, but to be so good in a Louisville uniform playing ACC competition just shows the levels. The formula has been layups and dunks for Miami. They're getting everything they want inside of this first half.
6'9", going to be an NBA playmaker at that point guard spot. Kind of hobbled around there and shoot around today.
Second half started for Florida State. He's averaging 16 a game. His career high was last year at just over 10 per game. After his first bucket of the night. Count the bucket for Carlik Jones and a chance for a 3-point play.
That's why he's shooting 53% on the season and scoring almost 12 points per game. But there's Jones, 3rd leading scorer of the conference, player who has made that lone 3-pointer in the game. You see how that all comes together, Dan? Sims is a spectator right now in the bench area for the Tigers. That ball on the court and picked up by Jones. A little bit of a leaning follow away, and he hits it so silky smooth, Dan.
Winning streak. 23-19, the Cardinals. Williamson having trouble with that one. Able to save it back to Jones along 3, and that one's going to drop in.
So now score Duke by 4. Jones with Hurt on him. Shake and bake and knocks down the jumper.
Gives the you can hear everything that's going on out on the court. Communication between the players and also communication between the refs and coaches.
Carlik Jones, pull up, pop. He's got it.
Oh, beautiful execution by Harlan Beverly that time to cross.
Carlik Jones.
We're probably 200 pages into a book of 300 pages about his career, but I think history we will look back as Carlik Jones finally knocks one down and realize that Leonard Hamilton is one of the all-time great coaches